That nigga ain't give a fuck about no motherfucking Wildkat snitching. That nigga could care less about a dude he put on. You feel me? A dude he went ahead and gave 190,000 views. He don't care if he's snitching or not. They care if Takashi snitching though. We gonna talk about it. Let me go ahead and yeah, it is. Yeah, we gonna talk about it tonight. Which is why I'm not surprised. Because when I first approached him about the situation, the first thing he did was get hostile. You already know how I'm going. So it went straight like that. You feel me? Yeah, we gonna talk about it tonight. You mad because your man snitched. And we got the footage. Yeah, buddy. Can't put that footage on your channel. But you don't do footage on the channel. You can go ahead and, you know what I mean? Talk about it. Wasn't y'all talking about all these prison war stories, all this wildcatty, cat shit, meow shit, bruh? What's going on now? You knew about it last night. We still ain't got no content about it, man. You don't care about that nigga snitching, man. Let it come out as that. Just be like, your homies can snitch, but Takashi can't. We'll be real with y'all tonight, man. We gonna cover some topics. I ain't gonna get into it too much right now. We gonna cover this topic, man. Couple niggas disappointed me, man. Couple niggas disappointed me. Because it lets me know where you stand on it. We're going to talk about it tonight. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk about that. You wanted niggas to support them when you had them on your platform. Queenzflip. You know what I mean? But now that you see him talking to detectives while he's in a holding cell, oh, now you don't want to develop no content on that. Oh, you can talk about that. But see, you've been defending that kind of behavior for a little bit. There's been a couple people that's been on your platform that's been out here telling. Oh, so bossly. I'm looking up some footage on Queenzflip page on his channel. And I see Oh So Bossly at the table. I said, I know Oh So Bossly ain't at no motherfucking Queenzflip table talking about shooting the kid, blah, blah, blah. I'm noticing a pattern. First, Oh So Bossly has zero problems calling and impersonating a police officer. He was on your platform as well. You haven't covered that. Wildkat, snitching to detectives, informing them where they can locate 2 firearms in a man's crib. You don't cover that. But you give these niggas hundreds of thousands of views, though. Talking about little war stories, try and give them some public stripes. Try to give them some stripes for their channel. Well, when are the stripes going to be stripped? Because when I talked to Queenzflip last night, he seen the video. He pulled it up on his IG live. Like I told him, I ain't out here trying to get no fucking fame off your motherfucking channel. You can skip that. Right now, I'm noticing a pattern on your channel. Every nigga that go on your channel talking all this killer gorilla shit end up telling on something after they hit your platform and showing their true colors. But somehow, you felt the need to pick these niggas up out the motherfucking halfway house, the shelter, down the street. No type of officialness at all. But my thing is, you interview them in between legends. I provided clear, crystal clear footage of somebody on Queenzflip platform snitching to detectives. Somebody that's my man's. Somebody that's my man since 2000. We gonna say it like that. Gonna sit here and tell me Wildkat was talking to a CO. Since 2000. Where he from? New York. Queenzflip. Where he from? New York. And Scheme, that's my man's. But when something hits Sub God's motherfucking channel, no, it's all facts, no fiction. I ain't out here speculating. I ain't out here perpetrating. I ain't out here telling lies on niggas. These all facts, no fiction, nigga. So when the video of Wildkat snitching starts off when a detective walks into a holding cell area, sees the person he's coming to interrogating in that holding cell, and clearly states, I heard you've been sending emails requesting for a detective. 4 emails to be exact. Key words. I heard you've been sending emails requesting for a detective. Quote, unfucking quote. If you think I'm cap, go to the last fucking video and look at it. Because niggas got a problem with the facts. See, that's why it was a problem when I created the channel. Because when I created a channel, I said, what sets any and everything apart from these other niggas? It's that I gotta guesstimate. I gotta add my own 2 cents in. I gotta fill in the blanks for niggas that I'm watching. Because I can keep it real on my side, but them niggas on my motherfucking YouTube channel ain't keeping it official. Want to keep it 85% official, 90% official, but not all the way 100. So when I created my channel, I said, what's the motherfucking 100% proof way to make sure that you deliver authentic, straight facts content? Take the motherfucking footage of these niggas snitching out they motherfucking mouth or whatever the fuck I say they're doing and post it. Nah, fuck me talking. I want you to hear them talking. I want you to be like, that nigga Sub got a bitch ass nigga. He posted me saying this stuff and I don't like it. Suck ass nigga, why the fuck you go online and say it then? Niggas talking all this gangster, killer, gorilla shit. Nah, swag, I ain't calming down, swag. Nah, swag. We about to keep it official. Niggas talking all this killer, gorilla shit. When they catch this, when they catch that, they gonna do this and do that. When Mikey T was making videos on Leak Moss and King Erner, what happened when Leak Moss and King Erner seen Mikey T? I know Philly. I know Philly. You told me, Philly, don't bring Philly into this. I know the title say New York. You said don't bring Philly into this, but guess what? It applies. What did Mikey T, King Erner, and Leak Moss end up getting into out there in the fucking field? Leak Moss ended up jumping on a white man, Mikey T, committing a possible felony. At the very least, a second-degree misdemeanor assault. At the very least. What did King Erner do while Leak Moss was out there committing them crimes? When King Erner, you can look at the video. You can go back, go on King Erner's page and look at it, nigga. When King Erner was about to kick Mikey T in the face, I want you to watch to the point before Leak Moss yoked Mikey T up and brought him to his feet when he first ran up on him and shoved him to the ground. I want you to watch King Erner walk up to Mikey T, and I want you to see the motion of him about to use his right leg to kick Mikey T square in the face. And at that point in time, Mikey T was defending that because he was facing that way and seeing what was about to happen. He was more so focused on King Erner than Leak Moss. Are you telling me that King Erner didn't motherfucking kick him and jump in the gang motherfucking affiliate motherfucking and gang activities with Leak Moss? No, Philly. No, Philly, he didn't go ahead and do that. That would be too official. That would be too official. Niggas in Mikey T comments talking about he healing like Wolverine. Nah, what I tell you in the first place? Leak Moss is charged with patty cake bakers, man, nigga. You heal quick from that. Okay? You heal overnight from a Leak Moss beating, nigga. Patty cake bakers, man, nigga. Period. But you got King Erna in the midst of gang activity making life decisions in favor of his freedom. And after he made that decision to secure his freedom, he decided to pull out his camera phone and record Leak Moss beating Mikey T. What part of the streets is that? Hold up. I expected that from Leak Moss. Again, you listen to other motherfuckers where you gotta fill in the blanks, nigga. I'ma say it for you. I expected that from Leak Moss, nigga. Pulling out his phone. I ain't expect that from no fucking King Erna, nigga. The biggest nigga out there. The only nigga motherfucking recording. Him and the person that was supposed to be recording. That King Erna recorded. Where's the lies? He even set that as a screenshot. You can see the black vehicle right there in front of motherfucking Leak Moss with the motherfucking gray sweatpants and the white tee. And fuck the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Leak Moss knows more than anybody. All that shit you doing in here and now comes out later in that paperwork. Knock up. You know what I mean? Went on Queenzflip platform. Told him Wildkat snitching. He brings up the motherfucking video of Wildkat snitching. Oh, I gotta call Killer Kev. Well, okay. Stand up, nigga. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I apologize for coming hostile. Now, I thought you seen the video. I tagged you earlier saying your man Wildkat was snitching. I mean, you put him on. I figured you'd be the one that want to cover this. This your man's. You know what I mean? What did Queenzflip do? He got off that live and just kept going live with bitches. Like nothing never happened. But soon as Takashi type of content pop up with about him snitching or something, oh, it's gonna go ahead and be made so you can get those views. But you don't want to cover your man snitching to detectives about a man having a shotgun and a rifle in his crib and the dynamics of his crib of where the cops can go ahead and pick up the firearms, where firearms are super illegal in New York. Sheesh. You roll with niggas that you just go ahead and put on your platform like that, Queenzflip. I mean, you roll with Oh So Bossly. He did say he was a police officer and that he could provide a badge number. See, a nigga like me, I don't know how a badge number formatted like. You know, I ain't looking that hard when I'm getting locked. You know. But Oh So Bossly. Oh, you know how to pull that shit up out the woodwork. Make it sound believable. Why doesn't New York care about niggas that's telling, but got so much to fucking say about niggas that's telling? Hmm? You know what I'm mad at? I'm mad that 10 Toes Down went smack at Alpo. But King Erna ain't said nothing yet about Alpo. What you scared of, nigga? It ain't squash, bruh. You know that's all we waiting for, bruh. That's the end of your saga, bruh. That's the end chapter. Right now, your story is just on some boring ass shit, bro. You don't know what the fuck to say out your mouth on your channel now, King Erna. Queenzflip. That's 2 certified niggas telling on your channel. Also, Bosley impersonated a police officer and got scheme team kicked out his hotel and approached by local law enforcement in Virginia. Also, Bosley was in New York. What type of police shit is that? Let me know. I go to search Also Bosley to go look up that greatest hits again, because as y'all know, you know what I'm saying, I went ahead and deleted all the videos. But I like to watch that one because that's like one of the greatest hits jumps that I gotta remake. And I see Also Bosley has been interviewed on Queenzflip, and that's probably how he fucking got his claim to fame. Confronting him about shooting the fucking kid. Giving him the platform to say, well, I took the fall for my squad. So I went and did prison time because I didn't snitch. Also, Bosley says his crew shot an 11-year-old boy. He was with them. And because he's so killer gorilla blood, my nigga, he took the fall for the whole thing and ended up doing a prison sentence. Does the prison sentence, gets out, talks about it on Queenzflip platform, grows his channel up to about 10,000 subscribers now. And he uses his platform to shine a light on himself. Talking to a hotel employee saying that he was a police officer with the NYPD and that he can provide a badge number, which he did twice. The second time he provided it, he was asked to clarify what the badge number was. This is New York. And he says that when me 1 second. We let this chick learn how to motherfucking do her motorcycle. She learning. After he provided the badge number twice, he then stated that Scheme Team 2000, he said his government name. I'm not going to repeat his government name for y'all. Also, Bosley then says that Scheme Team since 2000 is on your property right now, ma'am. And he is wanted for heinous crimes. And he has warrants out on him. You understand me? and that him and his unit are on their way to apprehend this crazy violent suspect. Scheme team since 2000. And then scheme team since 2000 got a knock at the door by the local law enforcement in Virginia. Now, I've just broken that whole thing down to you step by step. If Also Bossly is the direct reason why Scheme Team since 2000 was approached by local law enforcement in Virginia, why the hell is Also Bossly in a motherfucking video clip, a YouTube short with CK, and CK got like 15 bands talking about they're about to go in and try to set up a fight with Whack 100? That was after that. Sir, how are you impersonating police officers then hanging with certified OGs the next day? What part of the New York game is that? New York allows it. Think about it. You know why Wildkat went ahead and requested for detectives? I'm gonna say what y'all all thinking. We done with speculating. You want to know why Wildkat went ahead and requested to speak with detectives with no fucking care in the world? You want to know why Also Bossly went ahead and impersonated a police officer and told on Scheme Team, not giving a care in the world, getting him approached by local law enforcement in Virginia on camera? You want to know why? Because Alpo, when he got out of prison, he set the example for how things are going to be from now on in New York and worldwide. Niggas that's been wanting to snitch openly was just waiting to see if Alpo get touched. They said, oh shit, he ain't get touched? Oh shit. Niggas ain't doing shit about no snitching no more. When the last time y'all heard snitches get stitches, bruh? Y'all know that was back in the 90s. Y'all ain't heard that shit past 2000. Queenzflip had 3 homies on his live stream last night on IG. 3 homies that heard that Wildkat was snitching. Seen footage of Wildkat snitching. They know him. One of them was his homies. Of course he got mad. We had to go back and forth real quick. But when these 4 niggas heard that they mans was snitching, they would rather go ahead and attack me. Ask me, what you got to do with it? Oh, I'm just a nigga that owns the footage of your man snitching. Ain't nobody else can use it except for 2 other people in this world right now, knuckle. I'm sorry, 3. The detective is included, nickel. Okay. Sorry. I ain't asked for these kind of connects. Now, I just got them. That's all I got to do with it, but why does it matter what I got to do with it, New York? New York, why does it matter what I got to do with it? Why is your man's on Queenzflip platform talking about he killer gorilla big blood Sue whoop, and then saying look, I did go ahead and email you 4 times, detective. I just wanted to let you know I got assaulted here and here. And my girl's pops, he has 2 firearms. He's living in New York. He has 2 firearms in his household. You know, New York really strict on guns. He has 2 firearms in his household. This is where you can find. He went extra mile too. I want to see the whole 15-minute fucking video. That's all I kept trying to click, nigga. I was confused. You know, I followed chain of command. I followed the chain of command and got my motherfucking footage. I knew no strikes were coming my way, but then I became an owner of it. From the big dog himself. You feel me? And all I kept seeing in my messages while I was trying to click this video was 15 motherfucking minutes. Nigga sent me 2 clips, and the last one said 15 motherfucking minutes. Boy, I went on Real World Police and I searched that motherfucking channel so hard, bro. Bruh. I searched through almost 150 videos, bro. I'm like, fuck that. I gotta find the source. I know this shit was uploaded somewhere, bro. That's how we know it's exclusive footage. It's nowhere to be found. Nowhere on the internet, boy. We got that exclusive. Like I said, man, I need to know, man. Why is New York content with niggas telling on dudes who commit crimes? 95% of the time doing crimes with the dudes they telling on. See, I couldn't do it, bro. It's not me, bro. They asked me if I was blood. I said, hell no, I can't. I don't know how to follow fucking rules, nigga. Niggas ain't say nothing after that because they completely fucking understand. I don't know how to follow protocol. I got to do shit my way. If I go do a move, I can't have 2 or 3 niggas with me to throw me under the bus because they clicked up. They knew each other longer. They grew up from the sandbox. We supposed to be brothers. We supposed to be motherfucking locking fingers and motherfucking living by our fucking code. But in a motherfucking New York minute, you ready to snake me out. Why? Where you think slime came from? You ready to snake me out. You know where slime came? Because them young niggas recognized the game for what it was. Young. When they started playing. They seen these young niggas wasn't playing fair. They will slime you out. Just because they supposed to be your brother in gang don't mean they act like your brother like flesh and blood. They'll rather go ahead and maim your flesh and blood before their freedom is at jeopardy. Their bitch gonna get fucked by niggas on the streets. They gotta prevent that. That was the whole reason why Wildkat snitched. He ain't want his bitch getting fucked. My nigga, you red bone. You supposed to be able to go get another bitch like that. Miss me. You doing something wrong with your life. You ain't no Kwame Brown in the face ass nigga. So at the end of the day, get another bitch. You know your bitch a freak. You out here committing crimes. That's your fucking loss, my nigga. You know you have a chance to get locked up and your bitch out here around niggas that want to go ahead and beat them cheeks up, nigga. Don't be out here committing crimes. You got into it with your girl. In turn, you hit her. Then got into it with her pops. Caught a kidnapping charge. Caught a domestic violence charge. Yeah, Wildkat in there for some serious shit facing life. I want to sit y'all down and tell y'all a fucking story, man. I got and told my baby mother one time. We had just moved out of our townhouse. This is my ex-wife. We just moved out of our townhouse. I was the only nigga staying in the townhouse. She was staying at her people's. But we wasn't really fucking with each other like that. We had real fucking beef. Me and her people's. So she came over with her cousin and her brother. Her cousin ended up doing that, putting that shit right square in my fucking face. In the doorway while I'm standing on the porch. A nigga like me stood the fuck right there, nigga, you pussy. Fuck you, nigga. Period. The nigga went to go put the gun down because, like I said, niggas just ain't built like that. And I stole that nigga. The nigga hit me. We fall off the porch. It's raining hard. It's mud, grass, and rain. The cousin holding me down. Get me in a headlock on the ground. The brother come and kick me in my face 5 times, square in my face, as hard as he can, 5, 6 times. I get up, still on him. I get up in the street. Niggas trying to come smack at me. They fall off. They go in the crib. I go sit on the porch. Yeah, the same porch I was just on, nigga. You know what the fuck is good with me, nigga? Ain't no walking off. Ain't no none of that. Newport News, Virginia police rolled past me, creeping. They looked at me and they looked at my face. And that nigga said, that was in the passenger seat, it was 2 of them. That nigga said, yeah, you good? You need police assistance? Nah. And I ain't even say it like that. I said, nah, I'm good. The nigga said, all right, and rolled out. That's how you handle that situation, nigga. Period. Period. That's how you stand 10 toes down on your shit. Period. You don't sit up there and throw your respect away like that, nigga. For nobody. I don't care if there's nobody cameras out there, nigga. You don't throw your respect away like that for nobody. You out there on the block. You get jump kicked in your face and shit, and police roll past you and they ask you if you need assistance. You tell them nah. Just like I did, nigga. All facts, no fiction, nigga. Don't be requesting for detectives. Get your lick back, nigga. This nigga Wildkat said that he got screenshots of Shorty father with the hammer busting in the motherfucking crib, bruh. He got it on his phone. See, again, I said this in the beginning of my last video, but see, I got a wide variety of ages in my audience. They want to hear this real shit. See, when you take an oath, not just blood, any official tissue Gang, whether we out here on the streets or whether we in the motherfucking jails or in the feds, nigga. When you take an oath to join a brotherhood, to join a sisterhood, and to be engaging in criminal activities with your squad, you lose the privilege to tell and snitch on both gang members and civilians. Civilians are free to assault you and feel like, nigga, you ain't gonna snitch. And feel like they 100% protected. That's their given rights. They didn't join no gang. You did. It is not within your rights to request for detectives via email 4 times. Wildkat. Why didn't Wildkat announce to the unit that he was emailing the feds? Why didn't he go up to the CO's desk and be like, hey, yo, I need to talk to a detective? Because he ain't want nobody to know about it. New York. Because right now, Queenzflip represent New York, bro. Miss me. That's who y'all look to deliver the news. That's who y'all look to run up on all the New York rappers and deliver you the content on IG. That's who y'all look to talk about bitches who sell they pussy. Y'all cover it all on that side. Not hating. So if you continue to cover it all, why you leaving out the fact that your homeboy, the one that you had on your couch, is snitching? You pull up my video on your IG live stream last night. Ask me if I'm trying to go ahead and promote my channel. Go ahead and promote my channel. Excuse me? Nigga, I'm not here to promote shit. Fuck promotion. Especially for you. From you. Nigga, I'm here to tell you that your man's snitching. And that my page is only 2 words. Sub God. You say you're a meteorologist, right? Type it in your search bar. He typed it in the search bar. He flashed me my face on the video and I was talking. He flashed the part where I was talking, so he was watching the beginning of it. He said it was a good video. I covered it, so why would he cover it? Did you hear that, New York? He said, shit, you already made a video, man. Why do I gotta cover it? That's what Queenzflip said in front of 600 people last night. In regards to Wildkat snitching. Alpo set the standard. He came out here with a purpose. His purpose was to come out here and stay alive. And look good while doing it. He knows the impact that the last scene on Paid in Full made on y'all. The slouch in the chair. The head cocked to the side. The I'll tell on some niggas in DC. I give you some niggas in DC or something, but nobody in New York. Because when I get out, I'm still going to be king. He's living that. And everybody is following suit right before y'all eyes. Jim Jones, the most influential blood in New York. I don't care who in New York don't rock with Jim Jones. I don't care if y'all say that Jim Jones is an informant or not. Frankly, I'm not making no more content on Jim Jones being an informant, talking on a wiretap, committing the crime of conspiracy. to commit a violent act on somebody in a targeted investigation by the FBI. I'm not going to make no more content on it. To this day, Jim Jones is the most influential blood in New York. And why? Because all this information is right there in front of your face. And what have you done, New York? Absolutely nothing. You see the pattern? So guess who Alpo went to go chill with on the scene? Jim Jones. You know why that sneaky link is so scary? Because with Jim Jones and Alpo affiliated, nobody can stop Jim Jones anymore or talk any other shit. Like, it was already solidified. Everything been kind of quiet. No true life type situations, no little C type situations. All that's in the past. He survived all that and came out a G. No matter how he did it, people still respect him as a G, doing it his way. See, a lot of people would defend Jim Jones if he got locked up. There would be nobody left to influence bloods in New York. Through Jim Jones' music, he has influenced everybody on the West Coast and down south. Why you think he was making major plays down there? Fucking with Young Thug. And yet, you heard him on a wiretap saying that 6ix9ine should be super violated. Conversing with an individual who was talking about criminal activity within the organization of Treyway. And Jim Jones engaging in that conversation like he too was a part of that organization. And not only just he too a part of that organization, but had some power and influence over top of that individual on the phone within that organization. That person on the phone with Jim Jones received 11 and a half years. I believe he got 11 and a half years. I think it was 11, 15. No, I think he got 11 and a half. No, yeah, because Shotty got 15. I think he got 11 and a half years. Whack 100 said that Jim Jones called Mel Matrix and used him as a bulletproof vest. I say no, Whack 100. That was your perfect opportunity to say, well, damn. So you're telling me the dude you were on the wiretap with that ended up getting 11 and a half years, nigga, you're still engaged in regular conversations with this man. And when he gets out it's going to be business as usual. See, New York, I'm not just talking about y'all that's free. I'm talking about y'all that's in the prison system too. Male Matrix, open your eyes. He just refused to believe it. He refuses to believe it. Nah. Nah, you know what he did? He felt like he took the sacrifice. He took the sacrifice for the Bloods motherfucking organization. Treyway, Jim Jones, his whole squad that he still has that's free. He made a sacrifice. In the meantime, Jim Jones, while you out here, make the bag. Link up with the illest killers and retain power in New York. I'll hold it strong 10 toes down behind this wall. And I don't care if you had a hand in telling on me and getting me in 11 and a half years. As long as I get the bag, I'll sit for 11 and a half years and I'll wait it out. Long as when I come home, I'm not broke and I get the bag, I don't care what happened behind the scenes. That's Mel Matrix's attitude towards Jim Jones. New York, why don't you care that your friends snitch on you, bro? You don't at least want to push them or nothing? At least hit them in the arm or something. At least unfriend them. Don't you want to like get new friends that's not going to tell on you? That you develop a strong bond with? Nah, don't do that because they'll probably tell on you too. How about when you go out to commit crimes, you do it on your lonely, man? You got friends you hang out with, go hang out with them, and then you want to go commit a crime, go do that on your lonely. You don't need a crew. New York. People like the ex-mob bosses that's been popping up on Vlad TV, that's been operating out of New York, especially the ones who've told, they set the example for the temperature in New York for anybody that's telling. White, black, Hispanic, Asian. Back in 2004, I was like, well, shit. You know, you would trickle in and hear people people snitching here and there and all this and that. But I'm like, well, shit. If they're all in the prison system and some of them snitching and still in the prison system, why can't they just form their own gang? When they just do that, it's a lot of them. They would be able to go ahead and defend against any type of criminal activities because, I mean, they all telling. They don't care. They should band together. Oh So Bossly made it cool for you to impersonate a police officer and claim that you're a blood gang member the next minute. He made it cool in New York for you to impersonate a police officer, get somebody in Virginia approached by local law enforcement, and post up with the OG blood gangs member the next day, challenging Whack to a fight, while that OG blood gang member hold 20 bands in his hand, giving him some clout. I didn't say money. I said clout. You ain't get that nigga no money. It's amazing to me. New York. Y'all set the trend in the United States. They've highlighted movies. American Gangster. Paid in Full. Wise Guy. King of New York. Belly. In all these movies, somewhere, they said it was okay for you to tell what happened in Belly. The nigga came out eating a banana. The nigga from Minister Society, he came out eating a banana, said, oh yeah, we gotta get that nigga. Called police on Method Man. The standard that I've learned growing up from niggas was if a nigga told on you, just don't fuck with him no more. It's never been murder, murder, kill, kill that snitch bitch nigga. The Sopranos all fucked up. Now, ex-Mafia boss is coming out. You thought that would never happen, right? We knew all the gangsters that's black would go up there and want the clout. But nowhere in the equation did you figure the Italians within their organization and realm and their kingdoms would want the clout too. What do they all have in common? They all don't give a motherfuck if their face is shown. Come do something about it. That's the standard in New York. You see Alpo kind of trickled into doing a little bit of interviews like with Unique Mecca. Tried to do a couple clips. It just ain't work out for him. You know why? Because it ain't much to say. You know the life. You don't need specific details. When he first got out, for all you niggas in New York that had a problem with him for killing Rich Porter, what was the first thing that nigga Alpo did for you, nigga? Took you to that nigga's gravesite where he fucking killed that nigga and video recorded it, put some music behind it, put on a fly ass blue and white motherfucking jacket, I might add, that matched the flyness of the Gucci jacket that was in paid in full, matched that same exact flyness, and took you to the place where he killed that nigga that you be praising every motherfucking year out in New York. You just did it a week ago? Everybody was doing it like a week ago. R.I.P. Rich Porter's his birthday. I don't know his exact birthday. For any of you niggas in Harlem that had a problem with Alpo killing Rich Porter, the first thing he did when he got out was took you to where he killed that nigga. Okay. So what does that tell you? Certain niggas go on Vlad TV to go get the clout. And then certain niggas go ahead and go into the streets to go get the clout. But realize it's 2020 and 2021. All clout has to be motherfucking recorded. So when he was ready to hit the streets, he put on his fly ass blue coat and took you to where he killed Rich Porter, nigga. Explained it out in detail. Looked good while doing it. And then went to the streets of Harlem on his bike and said, do something. And nobody did nothing. Okay. The standard has been set by Alpo. Jim Jones ain't giving a motherfucker about no since anybody and everybody's been talking about the Jim Jones wiretap. How many times have Jim Jones directly motherfucking addressed the motherfucking wiretap of him talking on it? Directly spitting and disrespecting you in your fucking face. Letting you play the guessing game. Shit. Jim Jones don't even do interviews like he was doing back on Sub-Zero in the motherfucking Smack Jones. Said, fuck you niggas. I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't addressing nothing. You know you ain't coming at me or my squad because I'm fucking heavy over here. Period. The most work Jim Jones had to put in for the last few years is beating up that nigga on the motherfucking TV show with his chick. On that Love and Hip Hop New York shit, bro. You ain't even really do nothing then, man. You all you have to do is shove a nigga or something like that. His problem's been solved for a while. New York, this is the standard. You know why New York is so hard on Takashi? Because they think he's weaker than Alpo. Because when they see him on the street, they feel like that's not Alpo who killed like 1,000 niggas. That's just Takashi. He ain't been on record killing nobody. I smacked the shit out of his ass. That's why. No other reason. They're not scared of Takashi 6ix9ine and his rainbow hair and his Mexican tattoos on his face. New York. Y'all out New York, nigga. How many times have you heard Free Kuda B? How many times have y'all played Kuda B's music and played his videos? Streaming and shit. The streets of New York don't respect Kuda B because they feel like he was stupid enough to go ahead and carry out a motherfucking order from a Takashi 6ix9ine. Didn't even carry out the mission. Got shysted by Shotty. They honestly respect Takashi more than Kuda B. Nigga, you shot a W in the air, nigga. Don't come out thinking you kill a gorilla nothing until you aim that motherfucking gun a little bit lower, my nigga. Okay. Kuda B. A little bit lower. This is the standard. The standard in New York is that Alpo is untouchable. There is no interviews from a nigga that never did interviews for real. Back in them days when paid in full was happening in real life, ain't no interviews, nigga. That nigga took the quick 2-second time out to get on Unique Mecca's page and be like, I live in my truth, and y'all been saying that shit ever since, man. That's all y'all been quoting. Live in my truth. If that nigga didn't copyright that shit, he's stupid as fuck. Could have damn sure had about a couple bricks just off that alone. All the bitches want to fuck him still. They want to fuck with a certified killer. All the bad bitches, even Miss T. Miss T even had to strap up the heels and get her motherfucking old ass back up out there and switch them old crankly hips of hers. Her telling ass. But that's the standard. You think she gave a fuck about anybody around her way that cared that she went ahead and put on her mink coat, her dress to go party with Alpo? No, that's the standard. They ain't gonna say nothing about it anyway, cause she gonna tell Alpo who said something about it. And yeah, this like back in the day, nigga, Miss T back. That was her attitude when she stepped out. Miss T back. Well, I got a well-known hitter now. Any nigga talk shit or act up. You already know. This pussy done got niggas dug a couple times. Yeah, she even came popping out the woodwork, chilling with Alpo, man, because that's the standard. New York, Philly. King Erna is your fucking leader, nigga. It ain't Beanie Siegel no more. It ain't Meek Mill no more. With him getting into it with DJ Academics and shit, his meme level and respect level for real in Philly ain't really up there like that. King Erna is your leader, nigga. You ain't got nobody else in Philly for real giving you shine. When gangster shit went down, like I told you on my last clip on IG, when gangster shit went down, what did King Erna do? He pulled out his phone and started recording front and center and live and direct. Ain't that what he say? While this man committed a felony and even got the vehicle that was associated within that assault recording, providing the footage. He even got that angle too and put that vehicle up there for motherfucking everybody to see, thinking that shit is cute. That's who you got representing you, Philly. You got Leak Moss representing you, Philly. How do I know Garcia is the plug full of weed? And Dark Low ended up running off on Garcia with a pounds of weed. And Leak Moss, you ain't know about it. So when Garcia pulled up on you and asked you had something to do with that shit, you said you could have been killed, and Dark Low ain't let you know about the play or nothing. That was you snitching, nigga. How do I know that? I ain't in no motherfucking Philly, nigga. Niggas love to talk about this. Oh, you ain't here, but you want to talk about here. Nigga, your niggas from there talking about that shit, nigga. We repost them talking about it, nigga. That's who you got representing you, Philly. A nigga talking about real official, real deal plugs made the plug respond on Supreme Bait TV. You made the plug reveal himself and respond. In The Wire, there was at least 2 whole episodes dedicated to trying to find out what Marlo, not what's that nigga name, bro? You got Stringer Bell, and then you got that other nigga. Damn, how'd I forget his name, bro? It's not Marlo Stanfield. It's the other nigga. That was with Stringer Bell. What's that nigga name, bro? My fucking phone there. Hold on, y'all. What's that nigga name, bro? What's that nigga name, bro? The Wire. The Wire, season 1. What's that nigga name, bro? The nigga that played in Next Day Air. What was his name? Hold on. Take this as a little break. Me taking a little break. I ain't all right. I gotta get this nigga name, man, because we talking all facts, no fiction, man. I ain't out here to be telling you all this and that. Third. I'm telling you all fucking facts, period, nigga. I ain't about to be out here acting like whatever, nigga. Barksdale. It came back just like that. Okay. On the Wire, there was 2 whole episodes on the Wire dedicated to trying to figure out what Avon Barksdale looked like, nigga. That alone. Like, they couldn't find a plug for shit. They thought it was an old white man. It took that extra smart ass nigga to go to that Golden Gloves motherfucking boxing gym and find that nigga picture. But now we got Leak Moss going live on himself, talking about Garcia's the weed plug for Philly, and Dark Low was able to run off of pounds of them, telling indirectly that Garcia be in possession of pounds of weed in Philly, making him respond, saying that he's a record label owner. He does not sell drugs. Why would he come out there and say that, Leak Moss? Why would he reveal himself, come on camera, and say he don't sell drugs, bro? He got a record label, bro. Because you snitched on him and exposed him, threw his name out there, being reckless, trying to be Mr. Top Killer Gorilla, trying to appear. Like, that's my problem with you, Leak Moss. You too dirty to be a boss. When you clean up, it's gonna look extra hot that you a motherfucking kingpin, nigga. So you can't never clean up, nigga. And you know that. We here to talk all facts, no fiction, right? It was looking crazy when you was out there shooting the video in the all orange jumpsuit. Being hot. Niggas looking at you like you out there being flashy, being hot. Niggas ain't respect you, nigga. You look like a clown. Nah, Rico. I talked to Queenzflip last night. You ain't know? I was on Queenzflip IG Live last night. You ain't know? Sub God went from 124 followers on IG to 250 followers on IG overnight, because I had a conversation with Queen Choppers, and now you know me, nigga. Choppers and all that on deck in the video, nigga. I ain't playing. Fuck them niggas. I ain't playing. Ain't nothing sweet on this side, nigga. I ain't playing. And again, I feel like I just be giving y'all a little taste of how the interviews are going to be rocking. When I get a nigga to come to an interview with Sub God, when he come sit down and the camera start rolling, nigga, I'm getting straight to the fucking point. So yeah, last night, Rico, Queenzflip went live on IG. I was smoking with my wife in the truck, and I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna hit that request button. Not for the fucking promo, but you know how I'm gonna rock, nigga. And you know me, so you know how I'm gonna rock, nigga. You see my videos, you know how I'm rocking. I ain't out here to get put on the platform real quick with 500, 600 people to play no fucking games. These niggas wanted to talk about some dumb shit, so I let them talk for a little bit. I let them talk for like a minute and a half when I got on live and I joined up. And then I came into the conversation. I said, hey, yo, Queenzflip, so why your man Wildkat snitching? So then I started hearing Wildkat's homie that was on the live joined in with us talking shit, and another nigga that was joined in with us on the live talking shit too. So of course I'm focusing on them two shit talkers talking my shit back, going smack at them. Queenzflip starts talking about you pussy, you pussy. That's all I keep hearing is you pussy, and these two niggas talking shit. So then I start going smack at all three of them, like, fuck all you niggas, suck my dick, nigga. You run up on rappers in fake life. Nigga, I showed up in Philly by myself and showed up in New Jersey by myself in real life with hella ops trying to take my fucking head off. But ain't touch a fucking hair on my head, nigga. Period. Cause again, they knew what the fuck time it was, nigga. I came by myself, nigga. You know what time it is, nigga. Ain't nobody here to tell on me when shit go down, nigga. Period. And I'm still gonna make it home, nigga. Period. That's the reason why I came by myself, nigga. Ain't nobody getting hurt with me, nigga. Period. I came there to leave a nigga. Niggas tried me, I was gonna leave a nigga. Each time I went to that battle rap shit. Each time niggas talking all this rah-rah shit on the internet, I showed up by myself, nigga. Ready for that fucking action. Niggas talking about they wanted to do this and do that and walk right past me and not do nothing. Again, I ain't scared of none of you niggas. I've been in too many situations, nigga, when you niggas ain't do shit. Fuck is you talking about? Talk all this rah-rah on the internet about what you gonna do to Sub God. Sub God show up in motherfucking person by himself, nigga, and leave there scratch free. Period. With every dollar I came with every chain I came with, that's on camera and on fucking documentation, nigga. Period. Gates of the Garden, my name is GL on there. Each time I went there, I fucking went by myself with them things on me and got it in by past security each time. Period. So again, Queenzflip, yeah, the niggas you know me like I said. Mav Hoffa knows me, nigga. Circle City did a review on my battle with Chris Petty and called Mav Hoffa about it, nigga. Cut the jokes. You know me, nigga. So again, I ain't here for no promo, Sean. I'm here to tell you that your man's snitching. They decided to go ahead and talk shit about that. He looks at the video. He says, well, what do you want me to do about it? I said, well, you went ahead and put him on your platform, and your video that you're interviewing Wildkat with him being a super blood and shit and doing all these prison stories and shit, that shit got like almost 200,000 views now, bro. So wouldn't you want to cover and give an update saying that he's snitching to detectives in a holding cell, talking about a man has 2 firearms in his household, and mapping out a diagram of the household for detectives to go in there and retrieve the firearms? That's what Wildkat did. That's what I got on my channel. The audio's not messed up enough. You can hear it clear. I ain't even had to raise it. I said that would be extra. He got screenshots of the man holding the firearm. Oh, yes, he got it in his phone. New York, that is the fucking standard for you. Except your Takashi too, man. He's part of New York too, man. Just because he ain't black don't mean he ain't been doing the same shit y'all niggas been doing for years and currently. I know Queenzflip shouldn't have no problem with Takashi now because he still ain't made no content on Wildkat snitching. And he's seen the footage in front of 700 people last night on IG. That's the standard. Everybody got their picks and chooses. If the person looks weak and he snitch, you can pick on him. If that certified killer snitches, you don't mess with him. You wish somebody do something to him and you leave him alone. And you go about your business. New York, that is your standard. Philly, your most known kingpin is 5'4" in height. That is your standard. I smack that nigga with a Krispy Kreme donut, bro. He would think it's one of them inner tubes from Six Flags. The blue ones, y'all know which ones I'm talking about. At the wave pool, when you go down the slide. I gotta be specific because I'm all facts. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about too. The back in the day Six Flags jumps, the blue ones. That's Philly standard. In conclusion, Queenzflip is well aware of the video that is posted on my channel, and like specifically that Wildkat is snitching. Also Polo. Bullets Gotti. Bullets Gotti tapped in the Queenzflip IG right after I did, after I logged off of his IG, bro. And told him again that Wildkat snitching. And that is disgusting. And Queenzflip didn't have really nothing to say about it. This is your standard. Philly, hold this L. A member of your state talked hella shit about Alpo. Alpo moving around out here like the president. And yeah, King Erna ain't got not a motherfucking thing to say about it. Know what I mean? Straight sucker shit. New York, the person who put Wildkat on, as far as fame in these YouTube streets, doesn't give a motherfuck that he went ahead and talked to detectives, telling the detectives where to find 2 firearms and that he got a screenshot of a man who was in illegal possession of 2 firearms. That is the standard. New York, you let Queenzflip play games with you. You let him create a video saying that Alpo was not at Jim Jones' party and never demanded the person that was in question in that photo to come forward and reveal himself. Because y'all all knew it was Alpo. And y'all all know that Alpo told Queenzflip to go ahead and say he wasn't there. And because Queenzflip is scared of Alpo, he definitely did it. This is the standard. Alpo told you. When he gets out, he'll be the king of New York. And that has been a cold, hard fact for a lot of New Yorkers. A lot of niggas ain't willing to jump out that window. A lot of niggas don't want to die. A lot of niggas don't want to lose their freedom. But yet, you all wish something to happen to that man. Not by your hands. But as long as something happens to Alpo, y'all will be happy. But yet, you'll still respect him while he's still the king of New York. Because that is your standard. Okay. All facts, no fiction, nigga. Nah, I mean, and I'm out.